It all started when Deputy Belinsky was finishing a traffic stop and noticed a man filming the entire interaction from his car. Unsure of why he was doing it, the deputy decided to walk up to him, aiming to assert his dominance, only for their conversation to take an unexpected turn.
Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
What?
For what? What do you need?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Speeding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have you recorded doing 80 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone.
Okay.
No head.
29213 18th Avenue South. And a verbal dispute with their neighbor.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, we have a situation where a officer is driving 80 miles an hour in a 65 miles an hour zone. Now, to be honest with you guys, a lot of police officers speed on their off-duty time, or even when they're in their patrol car and they're just driving and not really going to a call, not doing anything. They just drive fast for no reason. And that's because a lot of these police officers are loose cannons out here, because their department is a safe haven for loose cannons. Guys, this channel represents the good cops, the cops that want to do the right thing. They feel trapped. On one hand, they have a job that they wanted to be in, to serve the public, to be a part of the public, for the public to have trust that they can keep them safe. And they're at a department where if they speak up against the cops that are doing the wrong thing, then they're ostracized and they're pretty much pushed out. And what I mean by that, guys, a lot of times we find the situation where there's so many cliques in department. There's so many cliques. And when you have a department with so many cliques and you're on the outside, you really don't want to be there. You don't feel like you're safe on the streets. You just feel like you're alone on your job. So you end up sort of sometimes falling into the trap of becoming a loose cannon to try to prove yourself in order to fit in with some of these cliques that they have in some of these police departments, guys. But in this video, we got a situation where this guy is speeding, doing 80 in a 65, and he's caught. He's caught. Let's get into the video.
Apparently you drive like that all the time. So I wanted to film hypocrisy at its finest.
Okay. License, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm
Yes.
doing nothing. If you're going to start
License.
this, you get your sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your
proof-
sergeant over
License,
here.
registration.
Get your sergeant over here.
License, registration,
Get your
proof-
sergeant over here.
License.
No, I ain't giving you. Get
pulled
your
it-
sergeant over here.
You pulled over on a traffic stop, so you had to.
I didn't pull over on your traffic
Yes, you
stop.
did.
I pulled over here because I.
Now, if this guy is filming this officer and the officer see him filming, what the hell are you going over there asking this guy for his license, registration, and insurance? He's filming you, man. He didn't do anything. You stopped a whole nother car. You made a whole traffic stop. This guy pulled over to film you. There's no reason why you need to be asking him for his license and registration and insurance. But this is the loose cannon type of stuff I'm talking about.
I had to answer my phone.
No.
Yeah,
License?
that's exactly why. You're not getting from me. If you're going to keep this up, get your sergeant out here.
License, registration,
You
proof of
ain't getting
insurance.
from me.
Hey,
You
then
ain't getting from me.
Then now you're obstructing. And
No,
I'll
I'm
take you to
not.
jail.
Obstruction is a physical.
No, it's not.
Look, dude, you better get your sergeant out here.
Now you're
Okay?
verbally assaulting
Get your
me.
sergeant out here.
License, registration, proof
Hey,
of insurance.
I can do that.
So what we're seeing right here is this guy say, well, you're obstructing. See, guys, a lot of times, a lot of these police officers have the God mentality where they're always right. They always think they're better than everybody. They know the law better than anybody, backwards and forward. So now he's caught doing something that he knows that he's in the wrong. And now he wants to drum up some phony charge. Well, think about it. Think about all the calls that he goes on in the run of a day. Think of all the times that he made arrests. Think of all the times that he dealt with people. He didn't really have anything to bring them to jail or make an arrest on. And he just made up some kind of cockamamie charge. And that's just naturally, it's almost like that's second nature. You can tell it's in second nature because he just, you're obstructing. How the hell is he obstructing if he's just sitting back there filming you do your job, which that's what citizens are allowed to do?
I can tell you that's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out
License
here.
registration.
You ain't getting from me. Get your sergeant out here.
Okay.
I'm asking for your sergeant for the last time.
And I'm asking
Get
for
your sergeant out here. Well, you ain't getting my.
license
You
registration.
ain't getting my. You ain't getting nothing.
Okay, then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue Adams
Step out.
County.
Step
You
out.
got it.
Step out.
You better get a. I want a sergeant here.
Step out.
I want a sergeant
Step
here.
out, and you're gonna get tased.
You're come to get tased. I have a weapon right here. Where?
We'll secure that in here, okay? You have a CCW?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's a Denver cop, or he's a Denver cop.
And
Really?
I know my rights too, buddy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You want to get me out of the road here so I get run over?
The man now in cuffs and heading to Belinsky's cop car was Barry Zatkalik, a Denver Reserve police officer whose only crime was insinuating that he was going to file a complaint for speeding. And although it seemed like Belinsky had won the war of words, the entire situation was about to flip on its head.
Now the guy's saying that, hey, I'm gonna file a complaint because you're driving too fast. You got caught driving too fast. Now, maybe he might have been on the call, maybe not. All right, man, you got me. You gonna file a complaint? Go file a complaint with the department. The most gonna happen is, okay, you'll get written up. That's probably the most gonna happen. A lot of time they give you a warning about driving too fast, slow it down. A lot of times that's what happens. But you're escalating the problem by acting like this guy is or pretending this guy committed a crime to suit your ego. That's what you're doing. It's to massage your ego because you don't want to be wrong. Wrong is killing your ego. That's all it's doing. And now you're finna make a situation way worse than it has to be.
So, how exactly did he obstruct? Well, that's what we got to clarify.
Well, I'm trying to get it. He came up here. If I, in all honesty, I should have contacted him sooner, but I didn't. I waited for my traffic stop, so I contacted him. He's video recording me, so I was asking for all of his information. He was like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
Did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then
You don't have obstruction?
But when I was trying to get his information here,
Yeah.
he wouldn't give me his information here. He wouldn't identify himself here. It's weak.
Yeah.
It's very weak, and I can care less that I say it on the camera.
Now he's sitting there talking about it's weak, it's very weak, because he knows that's bull jive. What you're doing, man, that's bull jive. You have no reason to be handcuffing this guy, even approaching this guy. You shouldn't even approach him. And after he told you what he was doing, you should have said, okay, go ahead and film. All right. If you're saying, well, I'm gonna file a complaint. All right, go ahead and file a complaint. My name's such and such, because he's a citizen. He has a right to know what your badge number is and your name. Even the supervisor says no. He's looking at you like, no, bro, you're not finna get me tangled up in this, because this is bull jive, what you doing.
I asked him to step out, and he stepped out lawfully. Just wouldn't identify himself. It's weak, but I got it.
I'm driving down 85. I'm leaving Brighton. I'm on my way to the Ford dealership to get my core back on the starter. Okay, I'm doing 65. This guy passes me, and I look at my thing, and I'm doing the speed limit. And he passed me, pretty aggressively. So I started to go to catch up to him because I wanted to pace him to see how fast he was. Well, I'll see you at court.
Okay, sir. Have a great day. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Talik went ahead and sued Adams County, ultimately receiving an $80,000 settlement. It all started when Deputy Belinsky was finishing a traffic stop and noticed.
Now, this guy could have let this go and could have went on by and got us a write-up at the department at the most. He cost the department $80,000 just because of his ego. Because that's all it boiled down to. It's just your ego, man. And this is what we deal with in a lot of situations. And a lot of these departments have these kind of cops.
Fire, shots fired.